Hello my little bookies. I really want to call you bookies, or my cute little bookworms. Today I was kind of like thinking for a while, I was like, oh, like to get myself in like the fall vibe, I'm going to like read a fall book. Well, this past week it's been like 85 degrees, so I'm not feeling the fall spirit. But then I was kind of thinking, oh, maybe I should touch something like in my like spiritual, like Christian, like bookshelf. And I was interested in this book called Five People You Meet in Heaven. Of course, I thought like, oh, it's definitely probably like, oh, like all the saints you meet. It was kind of, in a way, you meet people that were in your life, even if they weren't like important, and you were like, if you didn't know them, it was like people that were part of your life in some time, and you were like affected their life or something like that. And this is probably more entertainment than actually like something like biblical, but it literally like hooked me on like the first page. Let me read it for you real quick. This is the story about a man named Eddie, and it begins at the end with Eddie dying in the sun. It might seem strange to start a story with an ending, but all endings are also beginnings. We just don't know it at the time. Which I feel like is so good. Like, it's so crazy. Sorry, I have my windows open and I feel like people are thinking I'm crazy. But I feel like that just hooked me. I'm like, that is so true, bestie. So I'm only 74 pages in. This is a very short book, so I wanted to capture it now because I feel like if I didn't capture my thoughts right now, it wouldn't have happened because how much I'm flying. I already went through like the first guy, so now I'm like in the second person. So yeah, let's get this reading vlog started. So I did finish the Five People You Meet in Heaven, and I just have thoughts. Are they good? Are they bad? No. It's a very fascinating book, I would say. And there is just a lot of one-liners. Like, if you read the full context of it, you're just like, oh my goodness. Like, it just hits, and I don't know how else to explain it. It's like a really interesting book. Of course, it really was a different perspective that I didn't really think of because, of course, like I said in the beginning of this video, the five people you meet in heaven, just thinking, oh, it's like more like people you would meet in heaven. But it was in a way, it's like, no, technically, people that you meet, they're in their own heaven. Which I'm like, of course that's like not how I see heaven. But it was kind of an interesting way of it showing everyone around you has their own story and how you connect with them. And I thought that was pretty cool. I technically kind of just talked about the pros of this book. Every time when I would pick up this book, hard for me to put it down, like I would be breezing through the pages, even though it's only like, it's a 196 page book, so you can probably get this done in like a couple of days. Also, like in each chapter it was saying, because like he dies on his birthday, so each chapter it brings up like a certain birthday that he had celebrated, and it just ties all into the story. So then like the one con of this book, of course, there are like Christian elements to this book, but I feel like it's not really biblically accurate. I mean, like with heaven and everything. But of course there is like biblical like topics. Of course it's talking about God and like what is actually heaven and all that type of stuff. I feel like it was a really good book. And what I rate this is a 3.5 out of 5 stars. That is like my thoughts on this book. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. And if you want to see any other book content, please subscribe. And also I have this new blog that I have started up for actually like one of my classes, but I kind of tied it into my channel. So if you like blogs too, I'm kind of new at writing blogs. That probably will be interesting to you. I also have that linked in the description box down below. And remember, Jesus loves you. Ding. Bye-bye.